Yeah, this is one of those characters that you see people playing, and they either play a really high level or they are just hoping and praying that an answer drops upon them. It's some form of divine intervention. I'm not really sure, but either way, this man is from Florida in of himself, so maybe more familiar with Psysilex's game than Psysilex is familiar with Lukechito's.
Yeah, we'll see. So far, neutral being played here. There's a down tilt into the grab for Psysilex, finding a little bit more percentage than Lukechito for the moment. Spacing out with that forward. And the multi-hits are something that can be difficult to deal with because they are such a large hitbox. They don't look that big, but they really just cover so much space in front of Ness.
No, deceptively so, right? It's one of those things that can really frustrate a player if you're not prepared to deal with a character that can press 5 buttons at once in midair. But then again, you are Meta Knight. You're not exactly helpless in disguise yourself. You've got them wings for a reason. You got to utilize them.
Able to recover that stage. Snapping the ledge is Lukechito, returning once again to center in the back and forth. Here comes Psysilex, though, with that Psy Magnet, trying to get something started. It's just tit for tat at the current moment. There's a parry, though. You mashed a little bit too much on my shield. I react to those if I'm Psysilex. Okay, drag down up air. Back throw should be enough on the light character that is Meta Knight.
No, back throw, being as strong as it is, you got to be able to utilize, I believe, second strongest in the game. But then again, you got shuttle loop. It doesn't always connect, but it's, hey, 78% of the time it works every time.
Okay.
That's how it works if you're Meta Knight.
All right, yep. I mean, that's a good thing to have if you are the Meta Knight. Lukechito able to use the up B to find that first stock, and now Psysilex once again coming through, and they are scrapping, actually. I'm surprised that these two are being so aggressive. Great little combinations coming out from Lukechito, finding the back air after the fact, and looking for an edge guard, the nair, but great tech from Psysilex, and even using the up air after the fact to try and get some damage back. Has to commit to the up B, though, and he actually reverses it, but the angle is incorrect for Psysilex, and he will dip into that right side blast zone.
Okay, yeah, you gotta be. That's one of those things. If you're playing an S, you know exactly the deal with the devil that you have made. So you're not going to get laddered like some other characters would, because Meta Knight is very capable of doing that. Just kind of, Meta Knight will just escort you into the blast zone like he's Charon on the River Styx. Like, that's just how it works. But you got a little bit of a three-headed dog of your own, and that is you throwing out 3 aerial hitboxes at the same time for some reason.
Yeah, well, your floaty characters, both these characters actually pretty floaty. They can both spam a lot of aerials in the air, but Psysilex getting the better end of that neutral exchange, and now has a ledge trap looking to find this kill. We are in back throw kill percent, but Lukechito is not sticking to the ground. They are playing in the air. They are recognizing that if they do get grabbed, it's over. So we see them playing in the air, but the aerials from Psysilex are no slouch. They are still connecting, just not killing. That's the only issue. Just as I say that, of course, the forward air comes through for Psysilex, finding that stock, and now 1 stock apiece for both competitors.
And yeah, it's one of those things. This is 2 characters that define.
The body block.
You gotta love it. Hey, you know what? Sometimes the weapon is the sword. Sometimes the weapon is you. You know, that's beautiful stuff from Lukechito for game number 1. I mean, maybe not in a spectacular way to win that game, but as you will see on the scoreboard, it does read 1-0. So that those wins all count the same, believe it or not.
Yep. Unfortunately for Psysilex, there were 2 instances where the up B didn't make it back to the stage. The first one being when Psysilex tried to go for a very difficult angle to mix up their recovery. And the second being just a little bit of a body block, perhaps, from Lukechito. But I think both players are playing effectively. It's just who can get the better end of the kills in this regard. So we'll see if Psysilex can bring this back here on PS2 on their counter pick. Lukechito already up 1 game. Looking good for them so far.
And we're seeing now the Lukechito wanting to bait Ness towards the skies. I don't think you're going to be able to get anything in terms of a ladder, but if you can get something cheeky off of like a shuttle loop, I think you're generally okay.
Yeah,
but
we'll see.
The thing is that if you're playing against Ness, you're kind of fishing for it more than anything else. So, I don't know. Anything that gets the Ness jumping, anything into an advantageous position where you can get even like a 2 or 3 hit string with those up airs, anything that you can supplement with the down air as well. Whatever you can do to get that 2-pick movement.
Yep. We'll see what they can do here. The back air connecting for Lukechito, trying to get the up air string, finding more and more. But ledge trap situation here. The side B comes to the PK Fire, connecting a little bit. Now the forward smash whiffed for Lukechito, unfortunately, but still, Psysilex with a small advantage. Could get a back throw. We could see a back throw in our future. It's possible, but not for now. The back air is possible for Lukechito.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Meta Knight, when you said you get that two-pick moving one way or another, it's not always about cheese. You can play good fundamental smash with this character. And yeah, we're seeing it. Oh, the ladders. Hang on a second. Going off the top. Oh, baby, I feel right at home seeing that.
Yeah, I bet you do. But Psysilex feeling right at home after connecting that back air and sending Lukechito into that left side. But 1 stock to 2 is a difficult situation to be in, Stu.
Absolutely. But when you see that, I mean, it means you have a chance to make something special happen. Like, you can see it like, oh, yeah, I'm down on the scoreboard. Or I can pull off the absolute coolest clip of my life if I just lock in.
The comeback is always greater than the setback, right?
Oh, absolutely.
See if Psysilex can make that comeback.
But in order to make that comeback, the setback is required.
Correct.
Got to be down in order to rally, baby.
I mean, we're currently down, but we're not out. Psysilex still making their way back to the stage. Lukechito able to use the down B to get back to the stage, luckily.
Yeah, Dimensional Cape is a really good mix-up. It's one of those
tricky
things that, yeah, because like getting to ledge is the optimal play for recovery in this game, and it always will be. But if you're a character that gets to forego that as a movement mix-up, like yes, there's a shelf life on it, but if you're able to do that, 4 or 5 times in a set, then you're generally pretty good because it gives you an advantage that, just in terms of positioning, they can't rely on you trying to go to ledge. They can't rely on that whole RPS of jump or wait or just neutral getup.
Yeah, but we do have a comeback happening in the current moment. Psysilex still alive on their last stock, 116%, able to snap the ledge. Lukechito looking for some sort of ledge trap, but Psysilex able to make their way past. Finds 1-2 forward airs, 25%. But any percent matters if you're Psysilex in this current moment. The up air connecting, but still out of the realm of possibility in terms of kills, but slowly but surely, Psysilex chipping away.
I'm just going to point this out. We have not seen a side B yet, and we could be seeing that. If we see them go below the stage, I don't know. I feel like we could be seeing a drill rush towards the ledge in this game number 3 as we get that game number 2 victory confirmed for Lukechito. Again, this is one of those matchups you need to be prepared for. Meta Knight, a deceptively strong character, obviously needs to work a lot harder than some characters in this game in order to achieve the goals that they want. But when you are able to get the optimal Meta Knight game going, oh my goodness, is it beautiful to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Lukechito is really making effective use of the tools that Meta Knight possesses, and you see him taking advantage of the speed and the aggression that he can put forth against Psysilex here, because sometimes when you smother Ness, it's a little bit hard to get out of those situations. Doesn't have like a solid out of shield option. I mean, the Nair is there. There's some aerials, right? But it's pretty difficult for the Ness to actually box with this Meta Knight on occasion. But so far, once again, Lukechito with a small percent lead here. Psysilex trying to return fire, finding a little bit of percent here and there, but so far, relatively even.
Yeah, I mean, this is about what you want if you're Psysilex. When you see that scoreboard, that 2-0, which luckily you can't see because you're not watching the stream, hopefully, then you're kind of oblivious to that. So what you can hold on to is the fact that, okay, you're at an even keel. You have an opportunity to open this game up. So how are you going to do that? Your big damage moves, the moves that really send them across the screen. Things like being able to land those stray back airs. You're not lacking for straight hit kill power if you're Ness. You just need the opportunity to find them.
See if we can find some more opportunities. The great up air, though, from Psysilex to secure out that first stock. And this is a good situation to be in. But wow, great turnaround grab from Lukechito, recognizing where Psysilex wanted to go. Great side magnet as well, though, to reflect that edge guard back onto Lukechito and getting some more damage. Psysilex playing a lot better here in game number 3.
Getting the tilts into the jab. And yeah, anything you can do to pile on damage, extra credit, and that's a full stock lead now for Psysilex, showing why he's so well known in this part of the world. This is what you were alluding to, and Lukechito may be taking it a little lax in this game number 3. It's not like you don't have the room to do it, but also you don't want to be giving Lukechito any sort of momentum. 2 stocks to 2 now, so even at the very least. But that's only until Ness finds you with another up air, or, I mean, God forbid you get grabbed at ledge.
Yep.
Or right here.
Should be a big punish, yep. Yo-yo up smash is going to be enough for Psysilex. Now up 2 stocks to 1, 0%.
Like I said.
Exactly what you said, Stu.
Not lacking in straight hit KO power. And it's just a matter of being able to, select your shots properly. And now, when you have, if you're a Ness, you have a boatload of momentum behind you, that's when it's fun to be Ness.
Okay, some up airs into the back air. Lukechito tacking on some percentage here. There's a string into the back air, finishing out, just getting that percent end stage control. Not unintelligent here from Lukechito. Ledge trap situation, going for the grab. Both of them missed though, but the tech chase for Psysilex, sending them off to that left side, looking for some more stage control, but there's the tech chase. Fully charged F smash on that neutral get up.
You gotta have a little bit of actual smash skill if you want to succeed with Meta Knight. That's like, it's nice to get those ladders. It's nice to get those drill rushes off of the side. I'm just saying, we have not seen drill rush as of yet. Could be saving that as a little something to end the night. Something big, bold. It's like that weapon selection in John Wick 2. You already know that drill rush is a little bit of a night finisher. A little bit of a nightcap.
I thought that rapid jab was going to be curtains for Lukechito. Unfortunately, Psysilex couldn't get the punish. The back air connecting on the inside hitbox. Luckily for Psysilex, does find one game at least versus Lukechito. And now we'll be moving on to game number 4.
So the question is, what do you do for the counter pick? Now, we all, and by the way, mad respect for this Splatoon 3 shirt, but we are going to see Lukechito's counter picks. We know what Meta Knights are generally looking for. Any opportunity to extend combos, any opportunities to leverage the advantage that you get in the air, that you can ladder people with and finish off characters before their feet even touch the ground again. But the whole problem is a lot of those advantages can also apply to Ness. So what is it that you're doing? You're relying on so many hits to achieve the same thing that a Ness could theoretically find in one.
It's definitely difficult here. We'll see what Lukechito can do. We are getting into game number 4. Small battlefield is the choice for Lukechito. There's a back air, looking for a dash attack, but
you got to think triplats were banned, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You don't want to get comboed off those platforms, and that's certainly something that Meta Knight can take advantage of. Not to say that small battlefield Meta Knight can't take advantage of some of these platforms, but so far, Psysilex getting the better end of this early percent. Looking for some down airs on the platform. You see Psysilex being pretty comfortable on the stage.
Yeah, I can imagine that it was small battlefield, and maybe Smashville might have been the other band, but, or excuse me, Battlefield and Smashville. But we're seeing now the Brawlhalla Bastion, whatever it was. Either way, the forward air coming through for Lukechito, and whatever you can get off of grabs, the follow-ups. We've been seeing it pretty effective. Well done.
Great
and
tech.
Great techs from both players.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's a tech situation. No, you're not able to get it. Psysilex getting that stock off to the side. A little bit of chaos underneath the stage. It never hurt nobody. It only takes your stocks.
I mean, masterful recovery from Psysilex, though. Getting multiple techs, but masterful nair from Lukechito in the blast zone there. Both players returning tit for tat. Here comes Psysilex, though, finding that down throw. Didn't get the forward air that like he wanted. And once again, just looking for some early neutral exchanges, looking for some early combos to see who can swing the momentum in their favor.
It's not always fancy. Sometimes it's simply place hitbox here. And that is what you're able to do with Meta Knight off of that nair, and you're able to get that combo. But you know what? You know what you're here for as Meta Knight. You know what you're looking out for. You're able to finish off that combo.
Yep, trying to find an edge guard as well.
Yeah, maybe getting a little too chancy. You don't want to be like, the thing is you pile on like 50, 60 percentage points. You don't want to be at the position where the Ness is at ledge before you are.
Yeah, you don't want to reverse your own ledge trap situation, but here comes Psysilex once again. I love that recovery option from Psysilex, reversing the what's it called? The PK Thunder to return to the stage after the tech. It's beautiful stuff from Psysilex.
Yeah, but then again, if you're Lukechito, it's like you've been there before. Like you were there not even 45 seconds ago. Why are you doing this, bro?
I mean, maybe he thinks he can get it that time.
Yeah.
It's like this time it'll work.
It's the folly of man explained.
Yeah.
But no, we're going to get the nair coming out from Psysilex, and anything that you can do to pile on this extra damage, make this gap just a little bit smaller. Now you have a boatload of work to do. Lukechito with the dash attack. We've seen that start. So many ladder combos zap. It is a brutal situation to find yourself in, but at 84%, you're maybe just out of range.
Yep, this could be Lukechito's chance to move on in this bracket, finding some up airs, get the tech chase, but nope, whiffs the grab. Psysilex taking advantage, finding that back air, looking for a ledge trap now. What is the option for Psysilex? Tries to find the back air, so close, but that down B from Lukechito is barely enough to make it back.
Can't be turning your back on the child. Lukechito is awfully potent, and we're seeing it now. Psysilex, not exactly a pushover in of himself, only giving up 67 percentage points thus far, as Lukechito could be on the way out for the second stock, giving him an opportunity. You gave him a re-grab. Now the door is cracked, and you know Psysilex can open it back up, but Lukechito putting the fire out. There was an ember that you left on the ground. Put it out before it becomes a wildfire. 3-1.